Hello from
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
We are in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Hello from
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
We are in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. And we just got off the Enchanted Princess. Yay! Hello, thank you. Go Buckeyes! So we are going through the port building right now. And so we will show you what the port building looks like. And we are going to walk around the boardwalk at Halifax. So we decided not to take an excursion.
Get through the photo taking.
They want to take our picture. We got our picture taken. So yes, so we are in the port now, and we're going through. So we will take you with us to the boardwalk. Like I said, we decided not to take an excursion out to Peggy's Cove, but there is information and stuff inside the building. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you that. Okay, so we are inside the building, and you can see that there are lots of vendors and things inside the building, and then you can go outside this way, and that takes you out to the boardwalk and everything. So we'll walk around in here for just a second and show you what they've got in here. And then if you go this way, they've got an information booth here. And then they have some different excursions and things like that that you can take. So they have a hop-on, hop-off bus, and pretty much it's the boardwalk and Peggy's Cove. Now Peggy's Cove takes about an hour to go out to Peggy's Cove, and then for however long you're there, and then it takes about an hour to get back. So we just decided not to do that today. We just don't have a lot of time. So we are going to spend our time in here, and then we'll take you out to the boardwalk. This is what we are doing. It is the Halifax Harbourwalk. So you pretty much take the boardwalk, this orange line, and it takes you all along the pier. And so we are here, and so we're going to walk straight down the Harbourwalk, and there's the attractions. Okay, so they have the hop-on, hop-off buses here as well. So they have tickets right out here on the boardwalk, so you can get tickets from this gentleman. And you can get onto a hop-on, hop-off bus if you want to go see maybe Peggy's Cove, or where was the other excursion that we were talking about?
There's a couple other lighthouses.
A couple other, there's some lighthouses, and
Peggy's Cove is the most photographed lighthouse.
Yeah. So anyway, lots to do in Halifax. So we are literally walking the boardwalk. So you find the wooden boardwalk, you just follow it, and you walk. And this is the statue of Cunard, right in the middle of Halifax. And he is actually the founder of Cunard Cruise Lines. So it's pretty nice to have a cruise ship behind him. Here is the plaque for the Samuel Cunard. And there he is again. Yeah, so there are some more statues along the boardwalk. And this is called the Volunteers. So there's the Volunteers. Halifax was also a port where they brought in the deceased from the Titanic. So the other excursion I was trying to think of was the Maritime Museum, and they have an exhibit in there about the Titanic, and so that's pretty awesome to see. Here's one here, and it's called The Immigrant. So pretty cool. So they've got Europe right here. They have America. over here, Americas. Pretty little statue. Oceania. And we'll see what this one says.
Africa.
And Africa.
Asia.
Oh, I'm sorry, there is one more. And Asia. So pretty cool. The Immigrant. So here is the boardwalk that we're getting ready to walk down. As you can see, we have 2 ships in port, but plenty of room. You know, you're not elbow to elbow. They have these little Adirondack chairs, you know, along the harbor that you can sit and look out at the harbor. And so we're getting ready to head down that way. And here is our welcome to the Halifax waterfront. Isn't he great? Wow, that's awesome. So as you can see, all along the boardwalk, you have lots and lots of places to sit. You can relax, you can watch the harbor, watch the ships come in and out. We have a lot of boardwalk to go. We're pretty much just on the beginning, but look at the light.
It's the drunken flagpole, or drunken light poles.
It's the drunken light poles, Tim says. Okay, we're going with that. I think it's Halifax's artwork. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. There's a cute little restaurant here that you can eat at, and it's called the Bicycle Thief. They've got lots of outdoor seating. They're right here on the corner from where the drunken light poles are. So there's 3 of them. One of them is here on the ground and the other 2 are in the air. So kind of funny, kind of funny. So if you're looking for a place to stop and rest and enjoy, the Bicycle Thief is right here. We spotted this little island out here, and there is like a little house here. There's a lighthouse right there, and there's something right here in the middle. We're not sure what that is, but I'm not even sure if you can go out to the little island, but anyway, we just spotted it. And then Halifax also has their hills, kind of like St. John, so quite a trek to get up that hill. In a car, not so bad. Walking, we're gonna keep walking the boardwalk. If you are looking for a sugar shot, here is Halifax, Nova Scotia, sugar, the local sweet shop. And so we'll take you inside. So, if you're looking for a big lollipop, there you go. All kinds of sweets in here. Oh. If you need a sugar shot, there you go. And now we have kind of made it to the middle of the boardwalk. So you can see how open it is. And you have got all of your like food places, some artwork. You got some places to sit and rest. I'll show you more as we get closer. We even have cornhole if you want to play some cornhole. They've got some games on the ground. So if you're looking for something to do, you can play some games. Some ladies playing some cornhole. So if you want to stop and have a little fun and play little games, you can do that. More games over here. So you've got a big Connect 4. You got seating. You can play Jenga. You can build a tower. And they have another Connect 4 here. So yeah, they've got games on the ground. So you spin 3 times and then you skip to the end of the line. So a lot of fun here if you have kiddos. Okay, so we're coming into the heart of the boardwalk. So you can do, here is tour tickets. So if you're wanting to take a tour, you can go right here. There is Cows right here, and that is the famous ice cream. So if you're looking to get some ice cream, and then you can see that all the way down through, there is different places to shop. Maybe it's called the Salt Yard. the signs say. So you can spend some time in here. We've got Cafe Luca, cows. I know they have beaver tails here, so we'll show you all of that.
Blackberry ice cream.
Here's your poutine. So if you don't know what poutine is, it is French fries with gravy with cheese curds on top. So you gotta try poutine when you're in Halifax, because that's what Canadians do. They eat poutine. And you can get it all different ways. Bacon, pulled pork on it, double pork. So come get your poutine. Okay, we actually went with the poutine. So we can see if it was on here, but I don't see it. Big way, went with poutine. And it is pulled pork. So it's got pulled pork, and that, you guys, is squeaky cheese. I don't know the real name for it, but it really does squeak. So it's squeaky cheese. But anyway, so we're sharing some pulled pork poutine. Okay, so a couple of things to show you here. They've got fresh squeezed lemonade right over here this way, and then dun dun dun, this Dave's Lobster is where you get your lobster roll, and it is right beside the cow's ice cream. So if you're looking for a lobster roll, this is where you're gonna find it. They have the market price at $31 today. And step one, you pick a roll, and then step two, you pick a side. So here is their menu. So you can see that the local is market price, which they have on the board today as $31. So if you want your lobster roll, you're gonna come to Dave's Lobster. So they've got a few more places here. They got the Black Bear ice cream. And then they've got some street food. I don't even know how to say that. Tibaki? Tibaki. Crispy rice, something or other. Cake. So anyway, they have that, and they have Catch. K-A-T-C-H. Catch. Modern seafood shack. So they've got lots of places for you to eat. And then dun, 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 here are the beaver tails. So there's your beaver tails, and it is a Canadian pastry. And so they have all different kinds of Canadian toppings, not Canadian toppings, but you know, choices for your Canadian beaver tail. They got beaver bites if you'd rather have a beaver bite, so that's not so big. They also carry your poutine here, so if you want to get your poutine and your beaver tail and your lemonade, you can get it all right here.
Absolutely, come on over here.
So there you go. Right, we are getting a beaver tail. So Dad is ordering the beaver tail, and we went with the brownie. Brownie. They also have a maple flavored. But anyway, they got a cheesecake one up here. Pretty cool. So whatever you're looking for, they got it. We got the beaver tail. And there she is. So we got the brownie beaver tail. So I'll turn it around and show you what that looks like. So that is a Canadian pastry. And then Tim got the lobster roll. So we will unroll that. And so we'll show you what the lobster roll looks like. So here's the unwrapping of the lobster roll. There it is. So Tim's getting ready to enjoy it. And we are in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Beaver tails and lobster rolls. What could be better? All right, here comes the bite. Incoming. Wow, that was a bite. I think he likes it. Good. Tim is giving this family a little duck. So this little girl came up to him and just hugged him. So we're not sure why. She's just friendly. So Tim decided to give her a duck. Okay, so they have got the last Corvette. Not sure what that means, but there is a ship that you can go up on. You can see that. And then don't forget to take your picture with the wave. So they've got a wave here, kind of like the Bean in Chicago. It's kind of cool. But anyway, so get your picture with the wave. Tim and I did that, and then you can see right here they've got a playground area for your kiddos. So if you got your kids with you, they've got some more playground equipment for your kids. All right, so we made it to the Maritime Museum. Now this is the museum that you can go through, and they have a Titanic exhibit. So if you are interested in the Titanic, you can definitely pay to go through this Maritime Museum. And like I said, they've got the Titanic exhibit in there. They also have a grave site for the Titanic people that didn't make it. And so they have a specific grave site set up. Now it's out a couple miles from here, so not walkable. You would have to pay for an excursion then to do that. So anyway, Maritime Museum. Okay, so we just shopped in this Maritime Heritage store. Really cute. They had like $12 t-shirts, and you know, they had some sweatshirts and things. So really nice store. But while you're on the boardwalk, don't forget to look up, because you know, you got the buildings and things from Halifax. So really cool architecture, and you can see the Canadian flag up here. So if you're done on the boardwalk, you can definitely go back to one of those hop-on, hop-off buses, or you can go through the Maritime Museum right here. And a lot of things to do in Halifax. So if you're up for having an entire day here, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And here is the Waterfront restaurant. And so that is a major restaurant down here in the middle as well. So if you're looking for a spot to have lunch that's not, you know, part of the food truck food, this is a nice little place to kind of sit and have lunch. So, all right.
Okay.
That is it.
We have been in Halifax.
So you can see behind us all of the food things to do. There is a lot of shopping and walking and resting. You can sit in a lot of the Adirondack chairs and just watch the harbor and watch the ships. And it's just absolutely gorgeous out here today. So
yeah.
You've
got the three staples: the beaver tail, the poutine, and the lobster roll. We did two of the three.
We did.
So how'd you like the beaver tail?
Oh, the beaver tail's fantastic. And they make it right there in front of you. So they make the dough, and then they fry the dough, and they put all the toppings on it for you. So beaver tail, highly recommend.
And then we skipped the poutine. It's fries, gravy, and cheese curds, and so we skipped that, but we did have a lobster roll, and lobster rolls never cease to impress.
Right.
Loved it. It was very good, very tasty, and just a good little sandwich. So a little pricey, but you know, that's lobster rolls.
Yeah, you kind of have to check the market price for the day. I've seen them as low as like 25, something like that, 26. Today was 31, so I think it depends on how many lobsters they get in for the day. So I don't know.
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand, baby. All right, so we just want to say goodbye from Halifax. And we hope you've enjoyed, and we are headed back to our ship. So we will see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.